Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this short video. Here is my Arrow Garden sprout. And those of you that watched my previous video, the 5-week update for the Arrow Garden Harvest, which is the bigger Arrow Garden, you guys did realize that I talked about the basil growing something kind of funny, and then I was just gonna leave it and let it be. I'm so sorry about the bird in the background. Of course, they never want to talk until I'm filming, so I'm really sorry. And I've been researching this the flowers here, and everything that I've been reading up on says to pinch or to cut off these flowers unless you really want to grow the basil for the flowers, but I am not. I'm actually growing the basil for the leaves, so I am going to go ahead and pinch it, but I just wanted to bring you along with me and show you what it is I do. So I've got you currently on my tripod just so that I could have both hands to work with, and I am going to try to bring you as close as possible to these flowers so that you can see exactly what it is I do. I am not a professional. I am definitely not a professional gardener, so I really truly am just going by what I'm reading online, and the scissors that I'm using are just some small little scissors that I actually got from like my husband's, I don't know, shaving kit or something like that. So nothing special, nothing, you know, specifically for gardening or anything, but here goes nothing. Let me bring you a little bit closer. So what I am going to do is I'm going to try to get as close as possible to the leaves down here, because that's where this has started to grow. And I don't know if you can tell. Let me see if I could do it a different way so that you can tell. If I cut it up here, it kind of doesn't really make sense to me, because if you can see these little round buds, I guess we can call them, these are where the flowers are going to grow out of. So if you can see, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, there are some buds down here too. So I can't cut it up here. I'm going to go ahead and cut it right beneath that and see what happens. So here goes. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm hoping that the flowers don't start growing again from there. But I've got some really awesome looking leaves that I am going to prune. And you know what? Since I've got you here, I might as well prune them right on camera. So, because I like to watch other people do this, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. There we go. And just right up to where the stem meets the leaf's stem meets the bigger stem, I guess we can call that. And again, guys, as I said in my last video, I definitely don't know my way around the kitchen, but I do share these leaves with coworkers and other friends that do know their way around the kitchen, and they love them. So I think that's good enough. I'm going to take you off my tripod because I do want to show you the dill. And I'm bringing you back some because I do want you to see that I have brought the light up as far as I possibly can. And this dill, let me show you, is touching it. So I am going to cut the dill back somewhat, and I'll bring you along that journey too. So I am going to cut quite a bit of this dill, just because I don't really like the fact that it's up there touching the light. And as I've said in another video, it is better to cut down than to bring the light up. So let's snip a couple of pieces off. I think that's pretty good. I think my coworkers will be extremely happy. And I'm gonna bring the light back down a little bit. Watch me. I think that's good. So we've cut that basil down, we've cut that dill down. See how there's somewhat of a little space there, and the parsley is still down here some. So I hope that it gets a little bit more of that sunlight. And yeah, guys, that is gonna be it for now. Thank you again for joining me for this video. Here is the culprit of the rest of the noise you guys hear in the background. This is Chi-Chi. Now you're embarrassed, huh? Because I'm letting the whole entire world know who's making that noise in the background.